Shot a Barber here with another edition of Cash or Trash, where we look at barber videos that they posted and we determine, is it cash or is it trash? Now, how do we judge? We judge by technique, we judge by haircut, and we judge by the overall finished product, right? So if it looked good and we like it, then it's cash. Get that man his paper. But if we look at it and we don't like it, then it's trash. Get that man his walking papers for the haircut. Now keep in mind, we're all barbers here. So we don't want to be disrespectful, and we're not trying to belittle any barber because it takes a lot to do what we do, all right? But we're going to have fun with it, a little bit of constructive criticism if needed. And other than that, you know, let's just watch this show in a respectful way. Yeah, welcome back, Cash or Trash. Let's get it. Let me give you a disclaimer real quick. Cash or Trash. It's not about belittling barbers or trying to put barbers down. It's not about trying to break barbers down or trying to exalt myself. It's about me using my expertise and my eyes, my barber eyes, to help other up-and-coming barbers or struggling barbers, you know, see their way through a haircut. So if you are someone who would look at me and say, hey, I like the way Shot a Barber cuts, well, now you get to see, through watching Cash or Trash, you get to see how I see haircuts and how I get to finish the product in such a nice way, right? I'm not saying I hit the mark every time. I'm just saying this is what I do, okay? So with that being said, I got a great video coming up, guys. So let's get it started. All right. With this right here, as you can see, it's a lot going on. But I'm excited. I'm excited because I don't think I have ever had the pleasure of seeing a haircut with the blue, the pink, the blind eye, one eye. Oh, this is going to be interesting, man. So he said he paid $650 for this color transformation and high taper. So most likely most of the money came from the color, but the color's amazing. I like it. But we're not here for the color, are we? We're here for the cut. So let's get it started.
Doing today?
I attempt nothing off the top, just curly.
A little zesty in there.
What's going on, YouTube?
YouTube. Oh, he from Baltimore.
Meech here, came to holler at me.
He from Baltimore. All right. He from Baltimore. Okay. Let me just give you one right now. Here's another disclaimer. I am a stickler for accents. I pick up on accents very fast. Some accents are very interesting to me, and I really like them. And unfortunately for me, when I really like something or somebody, I tend to mess with them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I still got the little brother syndrome. I tend to pick with them because I really like you. I just think you're pretty. Somebody tell me what movie I got that from. But yeah, so please, people from Baltimore, please charge it to my heart. I love y'all accent. Charge it to my heart. Please.
Locked in.
Because I see it already.
First, you want to start by picking the hair and showing that you brushing it and doing everything you can to prep the hair.
Okay. What kind of clippers was those?
Low pros, creating my guideline.
Low
of
pro?
course, he want a high taper.
They ain't low pro.
Yeah, I'm going
the low
all
pro
the way up with
liners.
my style crafts. And like I said, time and time again, these style crafts are it, bro. These style crafts.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't like style craft. I don't like style craft because I don't like the blade. The blade on them, it don't seem like they cut fast enough for me. Is it any fast barbers that cut really fast? And y'all use style craft? Could y'all jump in the comment section? Oh yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Come on, get to work.
To ensure that, you know, I'm cleaning up and creating a blend that I want, the blend that I like. You know, brushing and fading. Here we going halfway.
I don't know how you fade with a brush.
We going halfway up that, you know, that fingers width.
The fingers width.
My last video, I showed y'all a different method y'all could use, but you know, do what's best for you.
How you fade with a brush?
See, I'm going all the way close to knock out that guideline.
Oh.
It's coming together real clean. Here I'm going in with my 1/16, going up all the way open with a fingers width.
Yo, this color, wow, man.
As you can see, I'm
look how the color, popping. Look how the color popping out of that cut, man. Like, like that blue with the pink, and then even when the pink didn't really take all the way, like around this area right here, the pink didn't take all the way, so it's kind of orange, and it just, yeah, it's real rainbow-y. I mean, judging from when he said, high table fade, we understood.
And right here, I'm super locked in. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Here I'm
That
going
fade's
halfway
coming together
close.
really nice.
I'm going up a half of a finger's width of the guideline that we.
Now, if you watch my videos, right, you would notice that I didn't say, well, what I would have did was I would have just took the 1.5 and went with the grain. See, the reason why I wouldn't have did that on this particular cut is because I could tell by with all that color in his hair that his hair is kind of dry. And when it's a little dry like that, it don't move as much. It won't, like when he comb it, that's why he's able to fade with a brush, because it don't move, it don't retract as much. You know what I'm saying? So it'll stay still. So as you see him cutting, you see that he don't have too much problems with the hair balling up and going back into the hair. He could just really cut. So that's why, because knowing the type of hair that you're cutting, right, will help you, maneuver through the haircut, okay?
Created with the 1/16.
But I still would cut with a comb.
It's so fire. It's
So fire,
bro.
so
You
fire.
can't sit here and tell me this haircut didn't turn out great. Like, from the sitting here looking at it now, it's like no way he gonna, get this together.
Yo, just this is my own little tick, right? I know I keep stopping. I'm sorry, y'all. I really like this video. We ain't even all the way in. I'm already, you know what I'm saying? But listen, to you guys, do New Orleans accent and Baltimore accent kind of sound the same a little bit? I feel like New Orleans got somewhat of a, even though it's the South, right? But I feel like they got somewhat of an East Coast accent in there somewhere. It just, it could be me, but.
No way he gonna jump in his Duffy like that. But we closed right here. We just knocked out the line.
See this part right here?
Brush 1 feet.
That's with the grain right there. That's with the grain. But you can freehand that part. You can freehand that.
One, going up with fingers with, but we flicking out because we don't want to take too much hair off.
Right.
We want to, curve out, so that way, it can be a transition. Won't look like an undercut.
Right.
And as you can see, it's coming together real clean.
Look at that.
I think that's only something the eye can see.
Young boy can cut. Who is this?
Trust me. When they get down to detail,
we got to find out who cut his hair.
Came together. How it should have.
You definitely
should.
And he in Baltimore.
Locked in.
We definitely got to find out who did this.
That's the best way to put it. My guy Meech came through. He surprised me when he came in with the cotton candy, bro. He really surprised me. But I'm like, you know what? This is a stepping stone for me.
Yeah.
The showing, my talent.
And your skills.
Showing I can.
That you got them skills.
The cotton candy hair, but, we made it work. As you can see, I'm flicking out. As I get higher and higher, I'm flicking out because we want to create some transition. And I'm shaving down for the, just
Let's go.
The bulk at the bottom out.
Let's go.
Versus going up with the trimmers and flicking out because clippers, sometimes you could, dig too deep in the hair. So you gotta debulk.
All right, I feel like you need to stop right there, Playboy, and get back down to the lower. He need to get back down here. He need to leave that alone. It's getting a little too high.
Clean. Here I'm taking my silver FX, silver trimmers. Fabulous, and just because the neck area for most people is so sensitive, I don't want to put my hitters on his neck and cut him up.
Yeah, I gotta keep that in mind myself. My hitters, man,
as you can see,
them hitters, man, they'll mess around and
that color is so fire. I love how the blue and the pink is, just everywhere, but it's not just everywhere. It's sitting, it's tight, it's hard to explain, but you see what I see.
It's not hard to explain. You just say well blended.
Here we're going up. We're going all the way.
It's not hard to explain at all.
Our fingers width out with no guard. We're going to level all the way open. Just going up with fingers width. We're trying to create some blur, some transition. And that's what I'm aiming for, especially with this color.
Now, with that part right there, in the nape, right back there, I would have went with the grain. Because once I finish one side, I pretty much feel like I got a relationship with the hair. So I know how the hair is going to move. I know what's going to happen to it, so I can get to it, right? So I personally would have took I would have took a 2-guard. I would have took a 2-guard and closed it and went with the grain. Then took a 1.5, probably opened it up and then worked down to a closed 1.5. And then probably then started fading up with a 1-guard and then blended it out. Once I got to that 1-guard fading up, you know what I'm saying? Then when I got to it all the way closed, and I'd have broke it down to a just no guard, and then just started blending like that, and then blended it all the way out. But you know, I feel like this is more of a longer process right here.
Just coming together real clean.
I think it's going to look good, judging by how he did those tapers. I believe it's going to look good.
You can see he blew dry.
I just think the process is wrong.
You know, before he came, but it turned out amazing.
Oh, is he going to shape it?
Closed, going up a half of a finger's width.
Ooh, will he shape it? That joint might go crazy if he shape it though. Ooh.
That is clean.
Kind of want to know.
That color is so fire. Like I was in the midst of cutting his hair, and you know, I just found myself kept looking at it because it's just different. It's different.
It's very different. I've never seen it before.
It's something about it.
Yeah.
We just took the guideline out with, you know, the level all the way closed. Now we're going in with the 1/6 chain, just following our steps that we did on the tape on the side. You know, we just following the same steps. Ain't nothing changing.
Same steps.
Changing. Only thing changing is the tool I'm using. That's the only thing that would be changing.
And you know, I like he said, following the same steps, because sometimes I get on here and I'm talking, but I'm talking in my mind because I've been doing this for quite some time, right? So in my mind, this is me and I'm cutting, I'm going. But for a lot of new barbers, following the same step is definitely the right thing to do. You want to follow the steps that get you to the money. So if you do certain steps on one side of the head, you definitely want to do the same thing on the other side of the head and in the back. So following the steps is definitely right. That's what you want to do.
Flipping from clipper to trimmer to a razor, it don't matter.
And it helps you trust the process more.
And what makes you comfortable and your technique. We took that one all the way open. Yup, we took that one all
How was you fading with a
it's coming together
broom? You fading with a broom.
A lot of you YouTubers and, you know, a lot of you YouTubers that come across my page, you know, just upgrowing YouTubers, you know, I thank y'all for y'all support.
For real, though.
I really do.
I thank y'all for y'all support. I really do.
You know, just going up.
No, for real, I really do.
The fingers width that we created with.
I really do, because support is needed around here.
Coming together clean.
Man, this color is wow.
That's clean. That's clean.
Yeah, I wonder if he going to shape it.
Right here, just, you know, trying to knock out that line.
You know what I'm saying? Put the, what do you call it, cotton candy? Put the cotton candy basketball on it.
Clean. It's clean.
He said he can't tell me it's not clean.
It's very clean. Yes.
Man, I've seen one color at a time. You know what I'm saying? Either it was pink, blue, red, orange. I seen one color. I never saw the blend.
It don't get no cleaner than this. You know, I'm really in my bag. I'm really locked in. I'm super duper locked in.
Listen. Yes, the color is clean. Yes, the fade is coming out nicely. No, I hate the fact that this man is fading with a brush. Girl, look at this. This right here. This is not going to help. When you fade with a brush, you see the separation right here? That does not necessarily help your fade come out the best way that it can. You have to, and stop glazing yourself. Barbers, stop glazing yourself. Let the client do that, man. Stop hyping yo, I'm nice, I'm all this, I'm that. Look at me, I'm clean. You can't tell me this ain't clean. You can't tell me. Like, bro, stop glazing yourself, bro. Let the clients determine what it is. Let the people tell you, man. Do the work and let the people tell you how good it is. Stop doing it on your own, bro. Come on.
Super duper locked in.
We get it, man, but come on.
You know, and this cut, is what brought
See,
me
this
to
weight
life
right
today.
here. This is all weight right here. I want to see what we do with this weight. See that
All the way
separation?
over here.
You see you brushing it. Look, you're not doing nothing but creating another part.
If I didn't, it wouldn't transition how I wanted it to.
You ain't have to do that.
I took just a little bit of his hair.
Yeah, see now in the beginning, if you would have just went with the 1.5, the 2, and broke it down the way I said in the beginning, if you'd have broke it down, you would not be taking more of his hair off, which in turn is making you raise the fade up a lot higher. Break it down first and get a comb.
And flick it out so we can get that transition. But as a barber, when I'm locked in the morning versus it's the same thing. This barber game is just like a sport to me. I played football my entire life, but
Look
it's
at that
like
right there. That line.
with everything you
that
do
line
in
ain't
life,
go nowhere.
You know, you warm up, and then you get the flow and you get the being locked in. And I feel like this cut equivalent to my first cut are different. My first cut coming in the door, I'm just locking in. I'm catching my rhythm. I'm catching my flow. No matter if I've been cutting your hair for years or cutting your hair for a couple months or it might be the first time. I'm warming up, and that's what I would consider this. I'm warming up. I was warming up, and now I'm locked in. I'm locked in. As you can see, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm super locked in. I'm warmed up already. I did my stretch and flex. I done exercise. I done got my eyeballs, together. I'm locked in.
He said he got his eyeballs together. Oh, you talking about his barber eyes, y'all. Barber eyes.
We locked in.
We looking at it with barber eyes.
I know I was talking too much, but we basically followed the same steps.
Yeah. I don't like that neck tape.
We do anywhere. So y'all already know this my side. This is where I like to talk to y'all about generating more money.
What's those right there? Is that the FX Jones? Yup.
Right?
I got those.
So
I hate them too.
A lot been going on for me lately. I've been, doing a good job with my marketing skills, doing a lot better.
Nice.
I've been gaining a lot.
You sound like a young boy,
a lot more clients. I've been gaining a lot more compliments. It's one thing when you like your haircut, but it's another thing when you go outside at that fresh cut.
You hear?
You got tons of people.
You hear them?
Just compliment your haircut.
Compliments in the detail.
Oh yeah, I can't go to no other barb. I'm going back to Tay. I'm going back to him. I'm going back to her.
Yeah.
No matter what, you gotta make sure your client leave out of the shop how you would want your hair when you leave out of the shop. And that's the best way to.
He's talking like a bald head barber. He's talking about like a barber that got a bald.
$20 haircuts, $15 haircuts. To generate more money, you have to offer more in that particular shop that no other barber provides for the clients, and you gotta go by a system. Me, I do appointments. I'm in the public.
Listen to the young and drop jewels, man.
Anybody can walk in and ask for a haircut. But when they see me, when I'm busy and my clients in and out my chair, okay, once they get out, the next person hop in for this time that they set, they see how that is. So they don't mind paying the prices just that alone.
Listen to the young and drop jewels, man.
As I say, it's deeper than just getting your hair cut.
It's bigger than barbering,
B. Hot towels, hot lather. I spray cologne on my clients' shoulders when they get up out my seat.
What if they already got cologne on?
I take the extra step. And it ain't no cheap cologne. It's just some Jimmy Choo.
Some Jimmy Choo. So if you spray Jimmy Choo, that's gonna go way over the.
I'm feeling and what type of look they giving, as far as how they dressing.
He giving you the Jimmy Choo.
I massage my client's face with the massage, with the massage gun. It's all how you look at things and where you want to be at in life.
Yeah, he put a lot on it.
I give more in value than my clients give me in dollar. I'm going to say that again. I give my clients more in value than they do in dollar. So with that particular case, I'll be generating more money just because of the simple fact I'm always available. I'm always doing more.
Talk your talk, young.
More than others.
Yeah.
And I'm fit. I'm very convenient and very professional.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, youngin, talk your talk. Yeah. Listen, man. Listen. Always providing more than expected. Always doing more than expected. Provide more than expected. That is the key.
Yes, that could be more ways than generating more money. Think outside of just cutting hair. You know, they like to come in and they like to see clean stations. So let's lock in.
Let's lock in. Drop that knowledge, youngin.
Y'all know how I get when it's time to get it's my favorite part. The hair.
Now you want to go with the grain.
Shave the hair down.
Now you want to go with the grain.
Best
I want to be still
look as possible. You want the most crispiest look as possible.
Okay. Pump
here
it up.
I'm going in with some spritz spray, and I'm blow drying it down right here. You could use
you in this brush.
I mean,
I'm gonna go into your barbershop. Bro, I'm going into your barbershop. I'm going straight to your station. I'm gonna find that brush and I'm gonna steal it. I promise you, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to your barbershop. I'm gonna find you. And I'm gonna steal that brush.
But got to be glue working.
Glue.
It all depend on
I'm gonna glue that brush to the wall.
Got to be however I'm feeling. To be honest, and we brushing and blow drying.
Not yawning while you talking. That's crazy.
Together real clean. Real clean. Okay, let's take my FX1s and just line up his back neck area.
Yeah, I want to see how it's going. I think it's going to fall together when you line it up, but I'm still not a fan of how he faded that neck.
At the table thinking of this, making this like this, but these FX1s.
Oh, that's the one where the battery come out.
Them, you got to get them. I know I talk a lot about the style craft instincts now and how they on back order and a lot of people can't get them, but check the nearest supply guy. He might have them.
I don't like the FX1s because they too loud,
but
man.
These FX1s,
they loud.
Throw the original ones away. They hit you, but these feel so much smoother. And I'm not up the back neck.
I see something.
Just tap.
Hold up. My guy.
Throw the original ones away. They hit you.
Oh. All that glazing. What y'all think about this taper right here? Do that taper look bald? Or is it as close as possible? Is it as close as it could be? Because
but these feel so much.
That looks bald to me. Oh, hold up, man. What you doing, dummy? What you doing? Hold on, dummy. What you doing? Yeah, I know I ain't tripping.
Throw the original ones away.
Yeah, I know I ain't tripping.
But these feel so
Oh,
much
yeah,
smoother.
dummy. Yeah, dummy, that ain't it.
The back neck area. I can just really just tap. You feel me? But I'm still at the same time trying to keep track of the light hairs because they're so light. I can't.
It's just a taper, so it's really not.
My eyes, of course,
it's really not enough for you
to see certain things, but
get like dizzy from the cut.
You know, and that's clean.
He might peep it. I don't know. I hope so.
Super clean.
So he glazing himself again.
Y'all see, I'm blocked in. I'm blocked all the way in.
Self glazing.
You know, you see the two guys wait in the back. You know they came together. But, you know, I'm pretty sure they like the haircut too. They seen my work when I left out. You know, they complimented it. That's
Youngin over here.
And then we going to the
Yo, the self-glazing is at an all-time high.
And then line up middle to right and then middle to left. Or, you know, however you do it. Like I said, it's your preference. It's all how you want it. As you can see, these are hitters. Look at the vertical bar.
Yeah.
And I'm real light with my hands. I'm real light. I'm not heavy-handed. That came together.
How you gonna say you real light and not heavy-handed, but every time you touch him, boy, get to going like this.
Going vertical, I'm going start from the middle and then going to the other side of my vertical bar. You know, just trying to get the things as straight as possible, symmetrical. You know,
my man went all the way in on the.
You got to be able to, you know, give a nice hairline, especially for the younger generation.
Dog got boogies in his nose.
This is my second time cutting Meech hair, but you know, I flew with this one this time. I rocked out with it this time. Here, I just want y'all to see the look before enhancements.
Why you grab his hair like that, bro?
I really left it like this, but I'm an enhancements type of guy, and this haircut is not messed up, so you know.
He said I'm an enhancement type of guy. That look good though. I would have left it natural.
is it?
I would let it excuse me. I would have left it natural, but looking at those enhancements.
If you want the waterproof enhancements, hit my DM. When I post the link here, it would not let me post the link. For some strange reason.
Yeah, he got to fade this side out more. This side got to get faded more, just a little bit.
My Instagram is in the bio. I don't know if
it really looked like he caught it and tried to fade it out some.
You know, I'm new to you.
I fade the neck toe. I'm gonna enhance the neck toe.
But hey, I'm just getting the back neck area together.
Oh wow!
And these are waterproof enhancements, so they're not coming off. You
wash your
hair, you do whatever you want. It's not coming off.
Young boy showing me all kinds of little stuff, man. Little new little. You know what I'm saying? Little skills. Okay, young.
People in the back. Oh, why you put that color with this color and that color?
It's perfect.
It actually make the hair pop out more. And my client like enhancements. So
don't ask perfect.
Me, go ask Meech. His Instagram will be attached. VIP Meech. Go ask Meech why he wanted. Don't come to me questioning me why I did this and did that. I provided what my client want, and that will continue to have him coming back. If I can provide what he want. Like I said, these enhancements are waterproof. I think it's dope. I think it's clean.
That's crazy. That's good.
I didn't spray them down like a catalytic converter, which one of my last comments.
Youngins ain't got see how much faded. See how much more faded this side is than the other side.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
And, we just creating some density.
Fade is a lot more. It's a lot closer to the scalp. A lot more bald on this side than on the right side.
Detailing it, and it look clean so far. As you can see, my enhancements, dried up pretty quick.
Dude, definitely do not have a bald head. Something tells me that he has hair.
Yeah, I'm just outlining.
He's good though. He's good as a barber though.
I'm just outlining his hairline.
I don't like that neck tape.
Oh, it came together real nice. You know? And like I said, I curled his hair up as well. I didn't show you guys, but I use curl gel. Throw some.
Gotta get our subscribers up, y'all. We're gonna get them commercials.
I would highly recommend curl gel though. I love curl gel. The curl gel, it depends on what level too. So
he sound like one of my nephews a little bit.
But here I'm just taking my trimmer down, just to
he remind me of one of my nephews.
It out a little bit, give it some density, have it looking good, and that's clean. That's clean.
Glazing, self-glazing.
You can't sit here and tell me this ain't clean.
Self-glazing.
It's clean.
What you need to do
I took my low pros,
is look at what you can fix on the cut. What's wrong with the cut?
You just basically creating
compliments in the details.
Some flashiness to it.
What's wrong with the cut? What could I fix?
That's what I want to call it. Some flashiness.
It's okay. Yes. It's okay to give yourself props though, but don't OD with it. Because that's when you start missing.
And this
you know what I'm saying? That's when you start.
Right here.
Oh yeah, it's the best. So you don't clean up certain things. That look good though. Ooh, with the sponge. I thought he was gonna shape it, so he just went right in with the.
It's tough like that.
Look at the smile. Look at the smile. You can't help it. You can't keep it in. Look at, you don't want it. They can't look.
We changed the game. We changed the outcome of everything.
Yeah, that look good.
We get locked in. We get super duper locked in.
Super
when you're real humble and you really want it and you want it all. We have guys coming to shop looking completely like this.
That look good. Let's see the finished product. Come on.
Totally different.
You only need one spin.
Let's lock in.
There we go. Oh.
Drop them likes, comments.
Okay.
Subscribe if you don't already.
Okay.
Let's lock in. Just
look at my man in the back.
Watch the growth.
Come on.
Costs nothing.
Yup.
I
ain't tripping.
Everybody that been here.
I ain't tripping.
That I've had my YouTube channel.
I ain't tripping.
Let's lock in, and I appreciate.
I'm not tripping. I know I ain't tripping, but the youngin, I gotta find out his name. I gotta find his name, and I'm gonna tag him. Of course, his name will be in the description or whatever. But hey man, listen. It's cash, man. that's a good taper, man. The color really made it pop. The enhancements, although I'm not a big fan of the enhancements, it wasn't too much. He didn't OD with the enhancements. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really like how he, the neck taper, but I felt like the right side of this taper could have been a little more, faded on the bottom part. But overall, man, listen, man, this dude could cut. This dude could cut, man. Well, from this cut right here, he can cut. Let's put it that way, man. This cut is cash, man. Shouts out to that barber and shouts out to you. And what's the difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut? 2 weeks.